if we can show this graph of the United States versus the European Union, I think this is such an important point because it did not have to sort of go this way in Florida or the rest of the country in terms of the overall number of cases plateauing, seemingly, John, since 2 weeks ago, 20,000 maybe. Now we're back up to 25, 30,000 cases per day. It did not need to go this way. This is what it should have looked like. I mean, people should really remember this image on the screen right now. What the United States has sort of shown, that's our basement, that lowest level of the curve there, that seems like that's our basement. That's what we're comfortable with in this country. 20,000 people per day getting infected, several hundred people dying every day. Look at the EU. That's what it should have been like.
You know, it's remarkable, Sanjay, when you point that out and we see that graph right in front of us, that stark difference between what's happening here and what's happening in the European Union. After we heard Vice President Pence say, you know, in recent days, the media has taken to sounding the alarm bells over a second wave of coronavirus infections. Such panic is overblown. To your point, you know, and as we heard from Dr. Fauci last week, we're still in this first wave. You know, this, as Peter Navarro is saying, yes, the administration is preparing for a second wave. Do you think they're seeing those numbers and panicking?
Yeah, I mean, I think that they're seeing the same numbers that we're seeing, that the public health officials, I think, are hopefully advising them on, although it's not clear, you know, without the coronavirus task force meetings happening regularly. But the numbers are the numbers, and you can compare them to other places around the world. You know, I think that there was a sense, you hear that, look, that there was an inevitability about this. This is just the way it was going to play out. There's nothing more we could have done. It's like a hurricane coming through or something. But now you know, if you look at Europe, if you look at Asia, in Taiwan, they have 7 people who've died. 7. So, you know, and that's bordering China. And again, you know, I think these comparisons are going to be drawn in perpetuity, but we have a chance to potentially learn from these lessons now. To your question, Erica, I don't think we have the luxury of talking about a second wave right now because we have not gotten out of the first wave, and it's not clear that we will get out of the first wave. Instead of actually having a true sort of ebb and flow, it may just sort of, you know, be micro and macro peaks, you know, for the foreseeable future.